This time on Irate Garage, our quick little project today is to put this bracket on this power steering pump for my 1981 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham. Let's get to it. Now I've kind of cheated a little bit already. I have taken this bracket off. It went on the back of the pump with a couple of these studs here. I already took these out and I've confirmed a couple of things. These are metric, so I think what I'm gonna do is take and cut the tops off after I get it all put together so that it'll clear the motor. On the V8 6.4, this bracket kind of hooks up on the motor mount and it locates it lower because there's no fuel pump in the way. On my 500, there's a fuel pump in the way. So, I'm gonna be putting this bracket on, which is off of a Cadillac with 500 or a 472. In order to get this bracket off here, which I don't need for this air pump, because I'm not using it, clearly, we need to pull this pulley off so I can remove this bracket and then put this bracket on and put the pulley back on. These studs will go on the back of the pump here. That's the way it was originally. And then the bracket here bolted on. I forget how it went. Doesn't really matter, but that maybe? I don't remember. Okay, it went on there. Anyway, so I took these off, and these are, unfortunately, they are metric. I don't have metric in stock. Now, they're 10 millimeter. And a lot of times the 3/8 will thread in, but as you can see, it's loose, and then it binds. Loose, and then it binds up. I actually went a little farther than the other one. So, the way you can confirm that is this is a 10 millimeter thread checker. And it threads on there. And it feels normal. It's a 3/8 thread checker. And it does not go on at all. Now, I've already done this before on this channel. Trying really hard to not watch a video before I do this. Now you shouldn't use an impact on this, so watch as I do. All right, how about a second opinion? Boy, I need like 5 hands for this. Hang on. I just watched Dalton from Pole Barn Garage do this with an impact, and it worked just fine. I think it's working. There we go. It's like that. I did this on my Eldorado this last summer. Check out the video there, down there, somewhere. I'll put a link. And I don't recall it being like this. Go. Don't need that anymore. Sweet. Now we can put this on. Let's see what we got here. Oops, I got shit falling on the floor. That's what I got. Oh, there's like a spacer in there. I wonder where that spacer came from, because I don't remember. Anyway. Should go there. And there. Perfection. Yep, that'll thread right on there. Cool, and hopefully that bolt has enough engagement, and it looks like it does. Maybe don't need to drive that tight yet. Flip it around. As it drips power steering fluid everywhere. Oh, that one's not long enough. Boy, that I don't know if I like that amount of thread engagement. Maybe it isn't enough after all. I may have to come back to this. See what we got up here for a gap. Hardly anything, actually. Perfect. Where'd that 15 go? There we go. That's one bracket on a power steering pump. Only thing is I bet I gotta cut those studs so it'll clear the motor. I gotta think about this for a second. Now I just went and looked at my Eldorado and compared the pulley depth here, and they are the same depth from here to here. It's just that they added this little bit there. I can live with that. That ain't no thing. I think what I'll end up doing, I don't like the engagement that I got here. So I'm gonna get longer 10mm bolts that'll fit in here. That way they'll clear everything. I'll get engagement that I like, because I think legitimately these are only in there a few threads. The other thing I noticed is that I'll have to come up with some washer stuff. But today, oh, that might actually work for what I need. But for today, all we're doing is swapping this pulley. It's the Buford T. Justice method. One shit at a time. I bet that is dirty. And I need to clean the threads out. Oh, those threads are chowdery. See what this is and we'll go from there. So that's a coarse 3/8. That's what this is here. Well, I just checked on my Eldorado and this indeed does thread in there. Now, this is a metric pump, though I don't know if the shafts are different. That is just the joy of life right there. I'm gonna do this the wrong way and see what happens. This is definitely gonna qualify under the don't do this at home thing. Do at your own risk. I'm an idiot type of stuff. So do at your own risk. Just wanna make sure I'm not marring that up. That's threading in something. Do that a few more times. All right. See if this sumbitch threads in there now. Look at that. Nice. I think it's now I gotta remember how to put it back on. So I honestly don't remember. It's always a matter of trying to remember how this stuff works. It's one of those you gotta be smarter than the tools thing. It'd help if I used the right tool. Ah, f me. Which way you gotta go? Oh, that felt good. Yep. Just like that. Yeah, you're not supposed to use impact on these. So keep that in mind. There you go. Just like that. Cool. That is one installed pulley. Spin it, make sure it's straight. There we go. No harm, no foul. Gotta get this off. Ooh, that is one hard hose. That hose is like permanently bonded to that line there. There we go. There we go, guys. One power steering pump ready for Cadillac. I will source a couple of bolts. That way I don't have to cut the heads and I get better thread engagement. So we're gonna call it. Here you go, guys. That's all it takes. A few minutes a day, a couple minutes at a time, not even every day, maybe even just once a week. Little projects, little steps. That's all it takes to get something done. I need to be better about it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, guys, get out, work on your project, get it done. 10 minutes at a time, even once every couple days, once a week, doesn't matter. Just get out there, 10 minutes, do something. There you go. Get to it. See you in the next one.